Okay, so this is a message from Spirit, and they're saying that I'm picking up you have an abundance of spirit, and it's full. Okay, it's like fullness. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Thank you for being here. I am Mystic Alchemy. Okay, so you walk in your fullness. There's something here about you always wanting to know more. When you get into something, you're someone who really gets into it. If there's something that you enjoy, you take the time to get to know about what it is that you like about whatever it is that you're appreciating in that moment. And these explorations that you go on, they lead you to beautiful aspects of yourself. You wouldn't have such an abundant spirit if you didn't do that, and if you didn't have the perspective that you do. You're not narrow-minded, being that you're open-minded. It gives you the capacity to be able to appreciate what some may not be able to appreciate, because you look at things from a wider view. It gives an eagle's eye perspective, okay? Above the norm, above what people see when they just look straight forward. You know, you see a bigger picture. So being that you see things so abundantly, this is why your life is full of abundance, and you will continue to be abundant with this mindset because you're open to new as well. You're also someone that is not intimidated by change. You have recognized that we're living in a changing environment. Our environment always changes. And you appreciate the change. You actually enjoy the change because it gives you a fresh take and a fresh look at things, and you feel rejuvenated. You're someone who appreciates the change because it's refreshing, is what I'm getting. Like, it's this feeling of the new, like brand new, okay? So when it comes to exploring, you're open to having new experiences. You appreciate new experiences. You're someone who likes to travel and likes to have, it's like indulge in the unknown, okay? That's what it feels like. It feels like indulging in the unknown and really being okay and in tune with that vibration. This way of being really opens you up to so many opportunities because it's less likely that you would be biased. I'm hearing it's less likely that you would have as many bias ideologies that prevent you from collaboration. I'm getting, you know, that having a wrong idea about something can completely take you away from the abundance of your mindset. Okay, so you're very open to getting to know different ways of life. Like, that's okay for you. You don't shun it. You know how some people, if they see something that's different from them, even if, no matter if it's good or not, they want to reject it immediately just because it doesn't completely align with them. But you know that the world would be very dull without the differences of the people. The differences between the people actually enhance the beauty that lies within different cultures. And being open in such a way allows you to learn about different people, places, and things. And then you you don't become so judgmental because you become like more open. You become open to the fact that dependent on where one was born and the environment that they were born into, yes, they will be different from you. However, that's not always bad, you know. The only time that it could cause conflict is when one is like, what's the word? Rejected for their differences. And it's even worse when one is rejected for their differences that are in alignment with the family that they were born to or the culture that they were born into. It just really doesn't make sense when you think about it, because certain cultures have different beliefs. So it's like with you, you know these things, and you just know that the diversity actually creates vibrancy in this world. And there's so many things that you and others don't know, because the other cultures know whatever that thing is. However, that thing that you don't know is actually beneficial to you. You understand that, so it makes you look at things differently from someone who's narrow-minded and is very quick to judge. You're not so quick to judge. And that's why you're so abundant in spirit. I was letting it flow. I was trying to see where it was going, but that's the point. You're not so quick to judge to the point where you cancel people. You just recognize people for who they are. It is what it is. Yes, they're different. And maybe you agree with some differences and maybe you don't. However, it doesn't mean that you completely reject them. Okay, so that's it for this message. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. If you would like to book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyRose.org. And you can also join the membership just to support me. And for everyone who does decide to join, I do appreciate you in advance. And I'll see you in the next one.